Welcome, Libra. Oh my goodness, my voice is giving out on me for the last couple of readings now. Welcome to your weekly focus, March the 25th through to the 31st. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Let's turn to the cards, shall we? Okay, Libra, let's look. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's the Yes card. So, what have you been asking for? What have you been hoping for, wishing for, trying to excel towards? Bring in, manifest, make tangible. Because you have the Yes card here. So, there's almost like this wish fulfillment that's happening now in your life. Things are coming together. Because I think you have to prepare for what's to come. So you have to start putting the completion, the endings on certain things. And so this card is telling you to push a little bit harder, a little bit more, to show up consistently. And I can see things coming together quite quickly under this energy. So whatever you are trying to succeed at right now, push towards. I think you have the Yes card here. Now it may take cooperation, it may take collaboration, it may take an essence of spirituality. So maybe by you standing in the Superman or the Superwoman pose for 5 minutes in the morning as you see each day rolls out, just kind of cements the successes that you walk into in order to take you there faster and surer, straighter. We have the Lovers. I think, this could be embracing somebody, growing the love deeper, but it could also be your passions, your dreams, and your desires. It's proven I'm not AI. Yeah, this is falling more in love with your passions, your desires, your dreams, your wants, your goals. You have this sense that something's right around the corner. Something's just just seemingly without out of reach, but we have the Ten of Pentacles says we will be reaching it. So I think there's a confidence that's raised up here this week for you, a strength, a belief in yourself. And the King of Swords. You get your eye on the prize. I get that with this card, the eye on the prize. You see where you want to go. You're ready to go straight forward. If there's things in the way, you'll use that sword to cut it away so that you can walk straight forward into your dreams, into the possibilities of your tomorrow. I get this commanding spirit about you this week. Work and career. Well, the Ace of Wands, we're trying to figure this balance out of what needs to be in our life, of how much we give to our job, to our career, to our money streams, how much we give to our partners, our best friends, how much we give back to ourselves, which is a very important part. Yeah, so this is trying to understand how to make it work, how to bring things into a balance. We got the Hierophant. People may lean towards you for advice, for knowledge. You could be teaching something. Uh, or you may come across a mentor for yourself. Somebody with the knowledge of, they're sitting where you want to walk. And tapping into what took them, their story, tapping into their story. But yeah, you could actually be teaching something here or running some kind of workshop, some kind of course. And that could be a passion, a dream, a desire. That could be something in the workplace. That could be something that it ties into your career, that has something maybe to do with a side stream. And we have the Page of Wands. So this is about taking the time to imagine it. Now, I've said it to almost everybody. And I mean everybody. I mean all the readings so far. I mean all the personal readings I've been doing. It's journal, journal, journal. That's all I'm hearing is journal. And we're journaling something very specific here. So I think this is more a collective message rather than just for you, Libra. But it's important that you know it. This is the time to sit down with a pen and start writing what your tomorrow looks like. What does it encompass? And write it as if it were in the now, of how you're living your life, of how you are loving your life. What parts are so beautiful? What parts are you embracing? What parts are you giving your heart to? Building momentum for? Never procrastinating on? We sit here and, well, we stand here actually in this card. And we're meditative, we're thoughtful, we're in deep contemplation of what we are going to bring into our world, what we are going to invite into our world. And it can be anything because the landscape is barren, so we can put anything in place. There is nothing hindering us. The only limitation are the limitations that you put on it. So then I would ask you, what limitations are you putting on it and why? Because we need to work through those limitations, and we're entering a time when you can, because it's going to be your personal limitations here for this lunar eclipse that's going to be happening at the beginning of the week. And it's in your sign. So it's truly about letting go. It is about letting go of what no longer serves you. Looking at the same time of where you want to go. Learning experiences, travel, opportunities, adventures, relationships. So the more that we spend time seeking of what we truly want to bring into the world, the more we understand what our true limitations are, because we only grow the dream to this level and then it stops. Why does it stop? Because there's a subconscious limitation there. So we need to say, no, I need to grow it further. And when we can't grow it further, we'll start to understand what is actually holding us back. And that is a time to conquer. That is time to seize the moment. That is a time to know it. Because when you know it and you look it in the eye, it dissipates in its energy. It holds on you. Let's go over here. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So this is kind of a beautiful card for you because, keep your eye on the big picture. The other people will take care of all the little stuff, okay? Right now you're looking at big picture. Experience that leads to success. So that tells us that we need to walk the experience. We will probably have challenges in that experience that we need to walk through. But on the other side of that, the challenges is always a success. And it's stepping into those successes. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. A chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Yeah, there is something just right around the corner, isn't there? Awaiting your presence. So under this full moon energy, under this lunar eclipse energy, which will be for the next 6 months, by the way, it's slowly releasing. So we don't have to make the list and do it all in like 3 days, like a lot of the energy. We can make a plan of how to step into our new tomorrow. Who we are becoming, what we stand for, what our goals are, our passions. What opportunities are there for us? Which ones can we create for ourselves? What journeys can we go on? The High Priestess, powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Powerful psychic insights. So what Claire are you? Follow your intuition, follow that gut feeling, tap into your sage wisdom. Sit in quiet contemplation, have a conversation seemingly with yourself. You'll be amazed at what comes out of that conversation. The awareness, the knowledge, the clarity, the understanding. Okay, relationships is Page of Swords. Page of Swords, a little bit of serendipity for this kind of energy. We want to have a little bit of fun. We might want to get into a little bit of mischief. I could see things like that happening. Spur of the moment, all of a sudden you're going on an overnight trip. You guys just planned it last minute, and it's going to be fun, and it's so unexpected, and we don't really even know where we're going yet, but it's going to be fun, and we don't know where we're going to end up or what we're going to do, but we're just going to, just go with the flow and see what happens and just enjoy the experience of everything. So serendipity is definitely part of the energy for love and relationships. The King of Pentacles as well. So great abundance, prosperity comes through the relationship. Now, abundance doesn't have to be money. I know we think money right away when we think abundance. But the abundance of love, of joy, of happiness, of giggles, of laughter, of support. Trust. And the King of Pentacles is here, and he is the richest man in the deck. So knowing that you are worthy of love is definitely the first one here. Knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you don't need to settle for less. And when you think outside the box, you can bring more and more and more love and light and laughter into your life. And we don't do it by doing something crazy or something that everybody seems to be doing right now and nobody will remember even doing it in another 6 months. But it's kind of sticking to the tried and true, but what works for you. I think this is part about going within as well and understanding the marvelous gift you are to another. Okay, it's almost like you need to seek the harmony, the balance in your interactions, and not by compromising yourself, but by collaborating with them for a safe, harmonious environment between the two of you. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So if you're hoping they'd ask you out, well, maybe they will. This is where you want the growth in love, and you're hoping for the growth in love, and maybe this is when the proposal comes. Maybe this is when they ask you to move in. Maybe this is when, you grow closer in new ways. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, I think even when we rebel against our early upbringing, a lot of that still stays with us because a lot of it entered our life when we were children and just accepted, and so those things are very carved in stone. As much as we try to say no to it, sometimes other people follow that faith, that religion, that spirituality all their life and don't compromise on that path even a little. So I guess this card would be, how to talk about, and everybody has a completely different religion or spirituality, whatever you want to call it. Okay, religion is one thing, spirituality is another, but you can bring it together underneath the same umbrella at the same time. So I think we know what we're talking about here. So think about, not even think about, but it raises a good time to maybe bring that up into like some kind of healthy dialogue of where you started in your childhood. Was it always something that was, prayers at the dinner table, prayers before bed, church on Sunday, or you went to the synagogue, or you went to this, or you went to that, or we went to the pagan festivals, or whatever it might be, and then you call your parents, they were the true hippies, right? So but it has an influence on how we perceive the relationship should be. And so my view of a relationship would be different than anybody else's on the planet. And so would yours. And sometimes we take it for granted that we're walking the exact same path, and that is rarely the case, especially in today's times. Maybe 50 years ago, everybody kind of stayed in their own, environments. They didn't, didn't look well to marry outside of any dynamics. But today we're a lot more liberal, understanding, knowledge of our heart a little bit better, common sense went in there as well. And so I think that would be some kind of healthy dialogue. I'm spending way too much time on that, but um, I found it very interesting that it came up. Okay, let's talk about your personal growth for this week. We have the Temperance card, having more by having less. Understanding what you truly need, what you don't need. This is a time to purge. This is a time to, get rid of the clutter. This is a time to make room for the things that you want to invite into your life. Nine of Swords, stop worrying over all the little stuff. Stop sweating the small stuff, so to speak. Okay, look at how you can grow your security. Look at how you can grow your your sense of safety, I guess. Yeah. Page of Cups, then start dreaming. Start dreaming it big. Okay, this was Fairyland last week. It's come back again this week. A little bit more of a grounded approach, but I do want you to dream bigger than you ever have before, to take it to the next step, to push it past a limitation that is unconsciously in place, to move yourself in the direction that you need to move. We have the Six of Swords. It's time to go into uncharted territory. It's time to take a chance on yourself, a risk on yourself. You've got what it takes. You will have successes going forward. Cheer up and live in the moment. So put a smile, turn that frown upside down, put on a smile, laugh, giggle, enjoy the moment, be in the moment, experience the moment. Knowledge, seek knowledge, some kind of learning experience, some kind of workshop. Maybe a mentor comes in. Maybe it's a book you come across and read. Maybe it's a 2-hour video that explains everything that you need to know. Go in search of it. Invite in serendipity. Absolutely. Invite in serendipity. Grow that relationship in harmony by doing, just spur of the moment. Spur of the moment. Absolutely. One more card. One more card. The Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. I think this is a week for you to spread your wings and fly. To soar. You have this confidence this week. So look at where you can go forward. Maybe it's travel. Maybe it is just letting go of things that no longer serve. Maybe it's taking a little bit time out to journal exactly what you want to come into your reality going forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.